Hi, friends. Thanks for being here to sing a few songs about dreams and peace. Peace, in some ways, many ways, still feels like a dream, but of course, we can have peace within us. And so, by singing some peace together, we are sending out some peaceful vibes. And so, I appreciate you being here. We're going to start with an oldie but a goodie. This song was written by a gentleman named Ed McCurdy, who first recorded it in 1950. It became an anti-war song that was quite known throughout the 20th century. It was actually picked up with the Peace Corps. They had a group of children singing this song as the Berlin Wall was coming down. So it's called Last Night I Had the Strangest Dream. Simon and Garfunkel are probably the most well-known people who did it in 1964, but many people did it, including Joan Baez, Johnny Cash, the Weavers, and now us. And in the line where the men are signing all the papers, I slipped in some women and children. So let's sing it together. Last night I had the strangest dream I never dreamed before. Dreamed the world had all agreed to put an end to war. I dreamed I saw a mighty room filled with women and children and men. And the papers they were signing said they'd never fight again. And when those papers all were signed and 1,000,000 copies made, they all joined hands and bowed their heads, and grateful prayers were prayed. And the people in the streets below were dancing round and round and round. And guns and swords and uniforms were scattered on the ground. Last night I had the strangest dream I never dreamed before. Dream the world had all agreed to put an end to war. So here we are. 75 years ago, that song was written. And it's been sung by many, many hearts over the years. And so we just keep singing and we just keep holding that vision for peace. So there's so many things happening in this world right now and across our nation right now. And in the streets of Minneapolis, people are filling those streets and standing up for their neighbors and standing up for peace. And so we stand with them at this time. We sing with them at this time. There's been many stories. One that caught my attention today. 2 men are sitting vigil 24/7 at the place where Renee Good was murdered. And it is filled with flowers, and it has been a vigil where people have been visiting. And they are committed to being there until ICE is gone from their city. They're protecting that spot. It's a beautiful thing. And the way people bring flowers is a beautiful thing. Yeah, and so we can consider all of the people in Minneapolis, all the people across this world, all of our immigrant neighbors. We can consider everyone our sisters and brothers because we are all one humanity. So I'm going to do this song. It is an original song, pretty easy to sing along, I believe. And I originally wrote it with reference to my own sister and brother. And yet it really fits for all my sisters and brothers. All our sisters and brothers. Let's sing for peace. Peace, let there be peace. Peace in me. Peace on earth. Peace. Peace. Peace to my sister. Oh, sister, I wish you peace. She digs and digs and digs and digs for peace. Oh, sister, may you find peace. Peace, peace to my brother. Brother, wish you peace. Drinks and drinks and drinks and drinks for peace. Brother, may you find peace. Peace, let there be peace. Sisters and brothers, all beings, peace. Peace, peace, peace to all people, all humans, may we live in peace. Fight and fight and fight and fight for power. May we surrender now to the power of peace. Power of peace. Power of peace. Peace. Let there be peace. Sisters and brothers, all beings, peace, peace. Feel it in your own heart. Send it out to all hearts. Peace, let there be peace. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. Peace in me, in you, in us. For all on earth. Peace. Yeah, let's breathe it in. Let's breathe in some peace. So there are many, many inspirational stories coming through, like those who are coming out for their brothers and sisters and neighbors in places like Minneapolis. And the very inspirational story of the Tibetan monks who are walking for peace. They left Texas and are walking all the way to the nation's capital in Washington, D.C. They're walking for peace. And everywhere they go, people are handing them flowers. And then they're taking those flowers and handing them back out to others. It is a circle of compassion in action. They embody compassion, these monks. So I wrote a little song for them. And I took the pictures that were posted on their official Facebook site from their walk today. And so they are in North Carolina. And so with the inspiration of their current pictures of this day, we're going to sing this little song. It's a zipper song, which means we just zip in and zip out a word. So it's pretty easy to sing. Monks are walking for peace. They are walking peace for all of us. Compassionate action in every step. Love for humanity in each breath. They are walking for peace. Monks are praying for peace. They are praying peace for all of us. Compassionate action in every step. Love for humanity in each breath. They are praying for peace. Monks are living for peace. They are living peace for all of us. Compassionate action in every step. Love for humanity in each breath. They are living for peace. Monks are walking for peace. They are walking peace for all of us. Compassionate action in every step. Love for humanity in each breath. They are walking for peace. Walking for peace. They are such a hopeful, beautiful sign of humanity and peace. So I want to sing another traditional folk song, a very well-known anti-war folk song, but changing some words around. It was originally written in 1955 by Pete Seeger. And the story from Wikipedia was really fascinating. So in the 1950s, Pete Seeger was blacklisted as part of the McCarthy era. And so that's a long journey into that story as well. But there were very few places he could play. And so he was on a plane going to Oberlin College, and he opened up his notebook and he saw these words that were taken from a Cossack folk song, Koloda Duda, and it had been part of a novel, And Quiet Flows the Dawn, that had been written in 1934. So anyway, the lines were, "Where are the flowers? The girls have plucked them. Where are the girls? They've all taken husbands. Where are the men? They're all in the army. So you may recognize that as Where Have All the Flowers Gone? So in 1955, on that airplane, Pete Seeger wrote this song and, of course, recorded it, became famous song. And then in a few years, Joe Hickerson added 2 verses. So we're actually not going to sing the traditional just because I want to morph it into something relevant today. You know, it's not all the men wearing the uniforms. It's not just men in the armed services. And men and women everywhere don't take husbands these days. So there's all of that. Anyway, the original verses were, where have all the flowers gone? The young girls pick them. Where have all the young girls gone? They've gone to husbands. Where have all the husbands gone? They've gone to uniforms. And then Joe Hickerson added, where have all the soldiers gone? They've gone to the graveyards. And then where have all the flowers gone? To the graveyards. So I want to sing about the flowers today. I want to honor all the flowers that are in the streets to memorialize and honor Renee Good and others that have been, brutalized in these times. And then also I want to honor those flowers of the monks. Yeah, so we're going to sing it from those perspectives. Because Pete was such a champion for justice and such a singer of the times, I'm just guessing he's going to be okay with this version. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Street memorials everywhere. When will the killing stop? When will the killing stop? Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Handed to monks walking for peace. Where will peace prevail? Oh, will peace prevail? Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Handed back to people from the monks. Perhaps peace can prevail. Perhaps peace can prevail. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Filling the streets for grief or peace. Let's all let peace prevail. Let's all let peace prevail. Yes, we can. We can let peace prevail. Thank you all. Thank you all for singing. Thank you, Pete, for singing on. So thank you, friends. Thank you for being here to sing along. Let's go back to our monk song and just sing it with us. We are singing for peace. We are singing peace for all of us. Compassionate action in every note. Our breath is filled with love, peace, and hope. We are singing, singing for peace. We are singing for peace. We are singing peace for all of us. Compassionate action in every note. Our breath is filled with love, peace, and hope. We are singing, singing for peace. Keep singing, my friends. Keep hopeful. Keep vibrating peace. Singing, singing for peace. Thank you. Peace out.